So hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and we are currently learning Ultimate Python course from beginner to advanced. So if you are a complete beginner or want to improve your skills in Python, then this course is for everyone. The best part of this course is after each topic we are creating some amazing projects and we are practicing some questions also. So if you want to master Python, then this is the perfect playlist for you. You can visit this playlist and watch each and every tutorial from beginning, because each and every lecture is connected to each other. And the best part in this playlist is after each topic we are practicing some questions, interviews questions, and we are making some great projects. So this is the tutorial one, and you will get each and every topic in this playlist of Python. See here, you will get its link in description box, so you can check out. So now, without wasting any further time, let's continue our Python series. So now we will create our project, and that is contact management system. And before creating this project, I'll tell you one thing, and that is please watch dictionary tutorial first, then watch this tutorial, so that you can understand it in a better way. Because whatever things or methods or operations or logics I have taught you in that tutorial dictionaries, that only I will be using in this project. So first watch that, you will get its link in description box. After that you make this project, you will understand in a better way. So I hope you have watched that tutorial till now, and now we will start creating our project. So for creating our contact management system, there will be two things which you have learned in our dictionary tutorial. That is, first will be key and second will be values. Obviously, while creating a dictionary, we have two things: key and the values which we are storing inside a key. Okay. Now imagine this contact management system as a website or an application which we are creating it. Yes. So while creating a contact management system, if I create a website for this, how many features I have to give to a user? There will be four main features which we have to give to the user. First is uh, add a new contact. Obviously, for example, if there are 100 contacts in your contact management system website, and if user want to add a new contact, you have to give feature to add new contact. First feature will be that. Second feature will be this for updating an existing contact. For example, if user want to change or update existing contact, means someone have changed their number, and he or she want to update that number, so he can update it or she can update it. So second feature will be this. Third feature will be removing a contact. If you want to remove, if user want to remove any of the contact, then he or she can remove it. Third feature will be this. And the fourth feature will be search for a contact. Obviously, for example, our website have total 1,000 contacts. You can't check one by one for a contact. Obviously, you have to give a feature for searching a contact. For that, we have to give a feature. So total four feature we have to give uh, or create in our project, and we have to write the logic also. So let's start creating our project. So the first thing, yes, so now the first thing is we have to create a dictionary, and that I'm giving its name contacts. Obviously, now see, initially it will be empty because no contacts are there here. User will add some of the contacts here, so for that initially it will be empty. If in any of your exam or interview ask you how to create an empty dictionary like this, you create your empty dictionary. First dictionary name equals to, then inside curly braces, and empty, you have to keep this curly braces. Okay, one by one user will update or add the contacts here. Now we have created our dictionary, empty dictionary. Now we will write while true condition. Okay, while true. So while true, and here whatever we will write, these will be show as output on terminal, so that user can understand what are the actions he or she should take. Okay, so for that I'm writing here first print, then why we are creating this project. We are creating this project for the contact management, so this will be shown as output to the user, so user can understand what type of website is there or any other thing. Now the next thing will be print. Now we have to tell the user, okay, what we have to tell the user for the actions, what actions user to take to use this website. That is, first user can add contact. Okay, so for adding them, we should tell our user that if you write in terminal 1, then our code or our website will understand that you have to add a contact. Okay, we are telling user that if you select 1, then you can add a new contact in our website. Okay, second is if you select 2, then you can update a contact in our website. Update contact. Okay, now the third is print. Third is if you select 3, then you can remove a contact. Existing contact, you can remove it. Remove contact. Sorry, contact. Okay, now the fourth is print. If you want to search a contact, so you should select 4 for that. Search contact. Okay, now the next is print. Inside parenthesis, if you want to display all the contacts, how many contacts are there in our dictionary, if user want to see, so then he or she should select 5. So display all contacts. Yes, we have written this. Now the next thing is if user select 6, sorry, if user selects 6, then he or she will exit. So for the exit, if he or she want to exit, then he or she should select 6. Okay, we have written all the conditions here, and now we have to write each of the condition logic also. For adding, for removing, for searching, for update, for display, each and everything we have to write the logic for these. Okay, we have finally written this. Now, so for writing the logic, first we will create a variable, and that is choice. This choice will store the user choice, what user will select. If for example user selects 4, if he or she want to search, then this data, whatever user is searching, that data will be stored in this choice variable. Okay, that's why input because user will give input, that's why. And I'm writing here enter your choice, means our code will ask enter your choice to the user. Okay, it's showing error because, see here, now it's correct. Space was the problem, that's why. Okay, so now we have to write each of the condition logic. So first I will write logic for 1. If user choose 1, if user is choosing 1, then that data will be stored in this variable. So that's why if user choice is equals to 1, see here I am using double equal to operator, means if user choice is equals to 1, then only this part of code will run, that is name equals to, user will give input whatever name user is giving. Okay, whatever name user is giving, that name will be stored in this name variable. That's why I'm writing here name. Enter your name. Okay, we have written here. Now this name will be stored in this name variable. Okay, now the second thing is he or she want to add a contact. Obviously now next thing, user should give its contact number. So for that I'm creating a variable, that contact number will be stored in this variable. Input, see here, enter your number. Yes, now this number will be stored here. Sorry, because of this. Yes, now it's correct. So after taking this name and the number input from the user, we will store this name and number in our dictionary, that is contact, means in our website we are storing it. You can imagine like this. So for that we have to write the dictionary name where we want to store these, that is contacts. Inside square bracket we have to store that name what user is giving, and in that name key you have to store a value, that is number, that contact number which user is giving. Okay, so finally we have created this logic. Now we want to print as output. So for printing this, print, then f string, then here inside f string we will write our simple text also, and we will write the variable name also, means that variable whose value you want to print as output. So I want to print name which user is giving, that name value I want to print. That's why in curly braces I'm writing this. I've already taught you in previous tutorials, so please follow the complete playlist. Then added successfully. Okay, we have written our logic for the choice 1. Now the next logic will be for the choice 2. So for that, if user choose 2, that means he or she want to update a contact, existing contact he or she want to update. So for that, if I will use elif here, I have also taught you elif. You will get its link in description box. Choice. If user choice is equals to 2, then this part of code will run. What does this mean? If user want to update a contact, then this part of code will run. So first user will give, obviously, input means its name, and that name will be stored in this name variable. So we will write here enter contact name to update. Yes, we have written here update. Okay. Now the next thing will be, we have to apply a condition, and that is if name which user is giving exists in our contact dictionary, then only you can update, otherwise you cannot. Obviously, if you want to update any of the contact number, any one contact number, if you want to update, that person name should be there in our dictionary. That only we are writing here. If name exists in our contact dictionary, then this condition will run. Okay, and the condition is first user should give contact number, and that contact number will be stored in this variable which I have given here, number. Okay, enter new number. Yes, we have written this space. Don't forget to apply space. Okay, now the next thing is we want to print what user have given, that is print. So f string I will use here for the simple text and for the variable value. That's why that is contact name. Sorry, name will be in lowercase name because that is a variable. That's why name, and then updated successfully. Whatever you want to update, whosever number you want to update, that is updated successfully. So yes, we have written here. Now the next condition for this will be if user chooses to, and that person name whose contact user want to update, that person exists in our dictionary, then it's okay, then this part of code will run. But if that number does not exist in our dictionary, then the second condition will be there, and that will be else condition. If that name does not exist in our dictionary, then else is, that is print, that is contact name not found. So f string again I will write, or you can simply write a simple text not found, but I am using this because I am creating a professional mini website for you. See here, name variable, that name will be print as output, and then it will tell not found. Okay, now the next thing is, again next condition is if user choice is 3. So elif, sorry here if I have written here, but you have to use elif here, that will be more better. Okay, again I will write here elif that is choice. If user choice is equals to 3, then this part of code will run. That is first you ask for the name. I will copy and paste here. Okay, then user will take input, so means our website will take input from the user, that will be name, and it will be stored here. So enter contact name to remove, because we want to remove it. If user select 3, then that contact name and number will be removed from our dictionary. That only we have written above, and we are writing that only here. Now we will apply a condition, and that is name. If name in contact means that name which you want to remove and that number which you want to remove, it should exist in our dictionary. If that name does not exist in our dictionary, then you cannot remove it. So that's why I'm writing here, if name is there in our contact dictionary, then only this part of code will run. That is, if there, then you can delete. I have already taught you del in the dictionary tutorial, how to use it. So we are using del to delete contacts, and then inside square bracket the name which user is giving. Okay, that name and contact number you have to delete. You don't have to give the contact number also. You can only directly give the key name, that is name, and it will automatically delete that key also and its value also, means number also. Okay, so after that we want to print. That's why I'm writing here print, then f string again, and then contact, simple text, then the name which user is giving. Okay, then removed successfully. Okay, now we have written this. Now the next condition will be there, if that name does not exist in our dictionary which user is giving to remove, then you have to write here, you have to show to the user as output that print if contact name not found. Simple, not found. Yes. Now the next condition is, that is, if user choose 4, then means you have to search that contact. If user choose 4, then again elif, if user choice is equals to 4, then this part of code will run, and that is, if user is giving its name, you can store it in a name variable, that is this. To search, I will directly write here search. Yes, we have written here. Now the next thing is condition. If condition, if that name exists, okay, if that name exists in our contact dictionary, then this part of code will run, which we will write here. If it exists, then do one thing, directly print that name and the contact number both. F string, okay, then the name, okay, number is, and then the number it will print. So inside the curly braces you have to write your dictionary name, okay, that is contacts, and the square bracket that name. Now it will print the contact number also, because name is the key. That's why we are giving here key. I have already taught you in the dictionary topic, if you want to print any of the key value, then you have to give here inside square bracket that key name. So name is the key, okay, and the value is the number, phone number, so it will directly print that. Okay, so we have written this. Now the else condition will be, if that contact does not exist, so obviously you can't print that, you can't show that, so we will write here contact not found. Okay, we have written this also. Now the next thing will be fifth, if user chooses 5. So for the 5, you have to print all the contacts. Elif, if user choose 5, user choice is equals to 5, then this part of code will run. There will be first condition, and that is, you don't have to take their name, because you have to just print all the contact list. That's why. So there will be first condition, that is, if contacts, then you have to print all the contacts. That's why I'm writing here. This n means the next line, all contacts, and here we don't want in next line, we want output in the next line, not this code. Okay, now the next thing is for loop we will apply here. Obviously for loop we have to apply so that iteration can work for the both. Key also means names also, and the second values also means the phone number also. We want the names and with the phone numbers, complete contact list. That's why. So for, there will be two variables which we have already learned in our dictionary tutorial. We will create two variables for the name and for the number, both for the key and for the value. in, and then contact. See here, I'm using here dot item method, which I have taught you. Dot item means it will print all the key value pairs. Okay, key value pairs means key also and the values also. That's why. Now directly write print, then f string again, then inside that name means name value will be printed. And now I'm writing the format, how which type of format I want as output. So first name should be there, then colon, and then number. So yes, I have written this. Now the else part. Else part is if our dictionary is empty, then for that we will write here else print, directly print no contact available. No contact available. So while you create a project, a mini project or a major project, you have to see all the conditions. How many conditions can be there? From the user perspective, you have to check that project. Is it correct or is it not correct? Or if you want to update or if you want to add some features in that or not. Okay. From the user perspective, you have to check that project. So see here. Now, elif, this is the sixth condition. Yes, sixth is written for the exit. Okay. Okay, so now we will write here if user choose 6. If user choice is equals to 6, then you can exit. Then print. Sorry. Then print goodbye. Goodbye. Or you can write exit as your wish. Okay, and after that break means you should stop there. That's why I'm writing here break. This also we have learned how break works and conditional statements and operators work. Okay. Else part we will write here. If user chooses 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 or 6, then these conditions will work. But if user choose despite of these conditions, means if user chooses 10 number or 1000 or 200 or 500 or 10,000, any number, if user choose, then our code should show, means our website should show invalid choice. Invalid choice. Please choose valid choice. Okay, so now we will run our code and we will test our project. Is it working properly or not? So see here, I will run this code. I'll just, yes, see here, it's showing what I have written here. Contact management system. Okay, then add contact, update contact, remove contact, search contact. Means if you want to add contact, select 1. If you want to update contact, select 2. If you want to remove contact, select 3. If you want to search contact, select 4. If you want to display all the contacts, then select 5. And if you want to exit, then select 6. So now I want to check my code is working properly or not. So if I write here 4, means I want to search a contact. Okay, so for searching I write here 4. Okay, now so it was showing error because we forgot to write in this choice equals to 2, means when the user will choose 2, then our code or our website should update that contact, right? But we have not written this line, which we have written in choice equals to 1. User choice is equals to 2, means user will give name. That name will be stored in this name variable. Then you check if that name exists in our contact, means our contact dictionary. Then you take the number from the user and that number will be stored in this name key variable. Okay, means this number will be stored in the name key variable in our dictionary whose name is contacts. That only I have written here. Okay, this part I am explaining you because like this code run in backend, that's why. Okay, I will run this. So see here, it's giving user to choose between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. If for example I choose 8, let's see. See here, invalid choice, please, I'm sorry, it's showing invalid choice, and please enter valid choice. If I write here 6, okay, so it will exit and we have to again run. See here, exit, and now I have to again run this code. Now I'm giving 2. I want to update a contact, but initially this dictionary is empty. So see here, enter contact name to update. I want to update Priya contact. See here, it's showing contact Priya not found. Okay, no problem. So if I want to add some of the contacts so that we can test this project, so I'm giving it 1. I want to add some of the contacts. Okay, enter name. I'm giving name Prinshu. Okay, now I'm giving its contact, that is 11111. Okay, enter. Now contact updated. So if you want to check our contact and number is updated in our dictionary or not, so we can check by displaying all the contacts. So I want to select 5. See here, it's displaying 5. I'll just see here, only 5 is showing, all contacts and 5 which I have written here. I'll just show you that 5 code also. See here, 5, all contacts, simple text I have written, that's why it's showing simple text, and in the next line it's showing our name Prinshu and the contact name. More contacts I will add here. For example, is Arjun, and then 777. Okay, now I will add some of the contacts, that is Anaya. Okay, number is 888. Okay, then again one more contact I will add here so that we can test Shiv. Then its number is 999. Okay, and one more again I will add, that is Tark. Any name you can give. I don't know spelling is correct or not, but it's okay. Sorry, it is showing invalid choice because I have to give the choice. I want to add the contact. Okay, Tark, and I'm giving its name number 333. Okay, so now we will test that our contact and number have been updated or not. So for that we have to select between these only, these. So for displaying all the contacts, 5 I will select here. So see here, it's showing all the contacts. 5 contacts we have added: Prinshu, Arjun, Anaya, Shiv and Tark. Okay, so now we will test this feature, update contact. If I want to update Arjun contact, okay, so I can update it. I will write here 2. I want to update this contact. Okay, what contact is there of Arjun, and that is 777. I want 444. See here, enter. Now again we will check we have updated or not. So for the displaying I will write here 5, and see here, this is the list. Arjun contact have not updated or what? So see here, why it was not updating Arjun contact, because when we apply some extra spaces before and after the string, then it will not treat it as that string. If I write Arjun and if I apply some extra spaces at starting also, at beginning also, and at the end also, it will not treat it as Arjun. That's why it was not updating that contact. For example, if you want to correct this code, where 2 is written here, means if user chooses 2, means for the update the user will give input in the string format, means the name user is giving. You just write here dot strip. Dot strip means it will remove all the extra spaces. This method also we have learned in the previous tutorials, that whenever you write dot strip, it will remove all the extra spaces from the beginning and from the end of the string. Okay, now it will run properly. I'll just save and run. See here, now again I am running this code, and now our contact is empty. So we have to again create some of the contacts, that is I want to add, that is Prinshu. I'm giving number 1. Then again I want to update, and that is Arjun. Number is 333. Okay, then here we have to give the choice 1, and then Shreya. Okay, now 444. Again, Shiv. Yes, we have to give Shiv, but before that, we have to give the choice. We want to add a contact. 1. Now, Shiv, I'm giving name. Number is 999. Okay, I think this much is enough. So, we will just check all our contact list. See here. It's showing our complete list, that is Prinshu, Arjun, Shreya, Shiv. Yeah. Now we will test again for the update. If I want to update this Shreya contact number, so I will write here 2. Okay. Now contact name to update, that is Shreya. Okay. Now the number which you want to change, that is I want 777. Shreya previous number is 444, but I want to change to 777. Now again I will print our complete list. See here, Shreya 777 updated. Previously it was 444. See here, 444. Now it's working properly. So because of the spaces it was not working correctly. Now another thing is, if I want to remove the contact, if I want to remove Arjun from this. So for the removing, we will write here 3. User will select 3. Okay, I want to remove Arjun from this. So now again I will print our complete list. See here, now only 3 contacts are there, that is Prinshu, Shreya and Shiv. Arjun is removed from this contact list. Okay. Now if you want to search a contact, if I want to search Prinshu in this, so I will select 4 here and Prinshu. Okay. See here, it's showing my number. Prinshu number is 111. Yes, it's working properly. Add we have seen, update we have seen, remove we have seen, search we have seen, display obviously we have seen, and now 6 exit. Now 6 exit. Yes. So now we have tested our project also, and it is working perfectly. Okay. So now I hope you understood this project and you have enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and please practice and share this screenshot on LinkedIn and Instagram. So I will give a shout out and I will repost your pic. And you can also share with your friends so that they can learn Python and practice these amazing projects. So if you like this tutorial, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and please check out a Java DSA complete course. I have made a playlist of that. You can check out Java DSA complete course with the practice interviews questions. You will get its playlist link and the tutorials link in the description box. And please share with your friends and family so that they can learn Python and improve their coding skills. Comment below if you have any suggestions or if you like this tutorial. And thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.